Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Congrats to our community members for some awesome profits here on SEI. While I wasn't able to take a signal because our trigger didn't, or our alert didn't trigger, look at how stupidly close that is. 60, 68, basically 60, 68 cents even is what I was looking for an entry. Didn't get that alert, the price took off. So again, congrats to those who took the trade and are heavy in profit right now. We're gonna see if it's worth keeping that trade open if you want to take profits or what the deal is here. Because at this point, situations like these, you want to kind of be patient and wait for confirmation, but you also need to make sure that you don't take profit too early, right? So that's the whole concept here. Quick congrats though to our other community members who obviously did still take some beneficial trades. Chainlink, 3 days, 33%. That's a 5x leverage trade. Solana, 7x leverage trade, I think at about 79%. So yeah, that's about 5 days ago. So again, still got some good trades in the pipeline, folks. But I know and I recognize trades are a little less frequent right now, mainly because we got to be careful with Bitcoin being kind of shifting gears. You know, a lot of folks expected the price to reject out and continue lower, and it's just going straight up here for the most part. Okay, so awesome stuff in that sense, but also not if you're like a heavy bear right now. So be careful careful shorting, but also careful taking longs. It's a weird market right now. All right, so all that having been said, welcome aboard. If you're new to the channel, thanks again for watching. CryptoCash.tech is a site if you want to become a better trader. I've got a trading university, and of course an amazing community here with our trade signals and just some awesome traders, man. I'm super happy to have some cool traders in my group there. So thanks again. You guys know who you are. Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you very much. So daily time frame. I want to quickly clarify a couple of things here. Let's talk about what we talked about previously. In other words, just reaffirming the fact that being over 50 in the RSI is a very awesome thing. Stochastic RSI swinging up. Money flow index is coming down a little bit, but it makes sense because it's averaging up the last 14 days. So of course the money flow is going to be coming down. It's just kind of taking that average out. But what we can see here is a MACD convergence on the horizon. This could imply that we should see further upside. So while that's not like a telling sign here, it's just kind of confirming that we're on the right side of tracks. We're up over the 20-day SMA as well. That was the only thing holding us in place yesterday, and now it's not. It's going to be a new support right there at that 68.5 mark. So 68, just round number, 69 cents is a solid support level for us, both on the SMA, 50 on the RSI, and of course that trend line there at 0.382, 68.5. So good stuff there. Very, very nice. Like and see this here. I'm going to go and remove this arrow here and just double check a few things. We are over 70 on the RSI now. This is typically a good sign. On average, stays up there between 1 and 3 days. In other words, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see this probably stay here for a little while, and then once it crosses over, that's not necessarily when you want to consider closing your position, but it is a consideration for taking profit. I'm a big firm believer on RSI crossing over 70 and essentially considering profit taking. Not when it crosses the first time, because you're going to be premature, right? If you take profit early, it's too early. But if you take profit here in the next day or two, then it's going to be a much more substantial gain. So that's generally what I try to look for in a lot of ways. Having said that, we're above 70, stochastic swinging down, but money flow index is extremely high. This is the caveat here, the one and only exception as to why this is okay to hold your trade open for longer. There's a lot of money flowing into this coin right now, and people are wanting to buy it. It's a very sought after, so to speak, coin, and it's interesting, but a very, very important indicator. So when you see MFI really high, it does imply the volume's flowing in, and you never want to trade against volume, okay? You want to wait for that volume to dissipate, so to speak, before you consider taking a trade. That's generally where we're at there. So 4-hour time frame is phenomenal. We got all moving average below the price action, hanging out right there at about 68.5. While yes, we missed our entry by just a very tiny amount, we still, a lot of folks were able to take that trade and still take profit. So congrats on that. So at this point, do we take profit? Let's see. First of all, the hourly time frame, there's no consideration to close your position. Super strong confirmational signs here letting us know a long position is still much more viable than a short. Okay, moving averages, everything's above until we actually cross below the 20-day SMA to stay on the hourly. There's really not a lot of reason to consider taking a short. Even at that point, I would be more like a profit-taking indication versus a short indication. Keep in mind, in order to take a short with this coin, we need to be all the way over here to confidently take a short. I know it seems crazy because obviously that's a long ways away. But when things are a long ways away, what do? You wait. Yeah, I know. There's that word again, patience. Frustrating for you, I know. But it's almost humorous to me to see how itchy people have a trigger finger to try to take a trade, a short trade, when a coin is overextending itself. Trust me, folks, in these markets right now, bullish or bearish, you never, you got to be careful with when you take a trade in opposite directions just because it's moving fast in that same way. While it seems crazy to want to, buy the top right now, you'd have more success taking a long right now than you would a short. That's just the bottom line with everything we've seen here so far. No reason to consider a short. Now, as soon as I upload this video, is the price going to go down? Sure, that'll definitely happen. It could equally just go up as well. Okay. Again, honestly, 50-50 in that regard. But with everything we've seen here so far, there's a much higher probability of the price going up and or sustaining itself. If the price does pull back, we could see a little bit of retracement to the maybe 772.3. This is the next key fib level there for us. Keep in mind that is a 0.5 fib. That's a pretty big deal. Okay. So the price comes down to 72 cents. That may be a good consideration for a long. Okay. Again, a lot of it hinges on Bitcoin just holding its price point. If Bitcoin drops, we can see SEI drop too. It's a pretty volatile coin, but it's also outperforming Bitcoin tremendously, and it's absolutely worthwhile consideration for the big picture. So that's kind of where we're at there. That's really the gist of it. I hope this made sense. Make sure you double check this here too, because a lot of my SEI followers, they were asking about a good exchange to trade. I would highly recommend Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, no KYC or VPN required. Please use the link down below so you can benefit from some significant rewards. It'll help you out a lot more, get you a leg up. They're really good about bonuses and fun little stuff there. So check them out. Highly recommended. But that's about the gist of it there, folks. Congrats again to everyone. Thanks again for the awesome feedback. Glad it's working well for you. I would say at this point, though, do not consider a short for the immediate right now. Unless Bitcoin just tanks, should be in pretty good shape to be able to see this price action continue higher here. Okay. So again, awesome stuff. And look forward to work with you. If you want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is the site. Jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. We've got some awesome stuff there too. I send out my playout charts there and relevant news updates too. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.